Here we are again, ladies and gents, back in the world of Return to Monkey Island and my first time playthrough. So last time we left off, Guybrush had donned an eye patch of John Laney, which was recharged by the voodoo lady, and as you can see, he has turned into a zombie pirate Guybrush, which I think is very cool. And there he is doing a lovely idle animation, tapping his foot. All of his clothes have turned raggedy, and his skin is green, and his nose has fallen off, and his hair is blue, funnily enough. But yeah, there he is. And oh look, he has a big patch with hearts on the back of his jacket as well. And a hole in the back of his head. But yeah, so we set sail as part of one of LeChuck's crew on his expedition back to Monkey Island to find the secret, and we are a swabby, so I suppose we should get to work really, shouldn't we? Let's smell the grease.
I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset.
How can you smell without a nose? And get to work. Find out what's in the crate. Imagine what's inside the crate.
More chickens?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed, I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull. But you have me at a disadvantage with it, zombie man. Have we met before?
Oh, of course. No, but I'm a big fan. I can't believe... I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't ready for Murray, to be honest. That's a nice surprise. No, but I'm a big fan.
No, but I'm a big fan.
Ah, my reputation precedes me. Locusts before the storm.
Locusts?
But I will sign no autographs. A curse of painful boils on your left foot for exposing me. I'm here undercover, gathering valuable information for the exquisitely deep medicine.
Medicine? Very interesting.
Ooh, I probably should not have said that. Do me a favor and keep it to yourself, withered zombie man.
No problem.
Withered zombie man. I love the way that he doesn't know. So, Murray is the spy. Well, I suppose that is what an evil demonic skull would do. Let's have a quick look around before we launch into conversation with our friend Murray.
Yep.
Screwed? Yes.
Yep.
Guybrush is screwed.
I can't see much through this thing.
Worry about my kit bag.
The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine.
What do you mean the rest of my gear? To do, sail to Monkey Island, find a way to escape the hold, and of course, find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days. Still one of our top to-do items. Are these edible?
More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of chicken?
That's a good question. Quartermaster gave me this pamphlet. Well, let's look at the pamphlet.
It's an inspirational instructional pamphlet that I'm supposed to carry around and read.
It's quite funny that in Monkey Island, pamphlets are often an item in the games. It's just like one of these thematic things. A fine, simple pamphlet to read through. And they're still very, like, it's not an old concept. Pamphlets are still handed out regularly around the world. For many different reasons. Avoid reading the pamphlet.
These are all the same. Just a bunch of rah-rah stuff about ship's company culture.
Oh, fine, I'll take it with me.
These are all the same.
Come on, I'll take it.
Rah-rah stuff about ship's company culture.
Get on board a new crew member pamphlet. Copyright LeChuck. All rights reserved. And a funny little childish drawing of LeChuck. Get inspired. Follow LeChuck's lead. Betray trust. Throw tantrums. Commit fraud. Overstay your welcome. Bear false witness. Destroy the beloved. Destroy the beautiful. Threaten bodily harm. Commit bodily harm. And murder those who get in your way. Condensed from the book of the LeChuck Way. That sounds like a fun book. I wonder, is the LeChuck Way one of the books in Fat Library? Get to work. Don't get fired. Le ship is enchanted to be unboardable by anyone but her crew. That includes you. So don't worry about it. Unless you get fired, then worry. Okay. Cool. Very interesting. Ghost chicken feed?
I wonder what it's made out of.
Take some. Right, okay. Climb to the lower deck. What happens if I do?
Going somewhere, swabby? You haven't cleaned up that mess. Get back to mobbing.
I'm feeling just the slightest twinge of regret about the choices I've made up to this point.
Very good. I'm actually going to save it very quickly, and I'll tell you the reason why. So I'm going to just save the game here after doing that bit, because I want to see if I can swab up that grease before I go to pick it up.
Looks like you missed a spot.
He'll just keep...
Oi, you missed a spot.
Come on.
You missed a spot.
Your catchphrase or something?
You missed a spot.
Seriously, get some new dialogue.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
I love it.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
I was reading a very interesting article today
Oh, nuts.
about the concept of, obviously, AI generated content is now kind of fairly commonly widely known by people. I'm dating this video because in the future, obviously this will all change. But the idea that AI generated content will be able to generate essentially infinite numbers of non-playable character dialogue. Obviously it won't be able to necessarily do the voice acting component of it, but say in an RPG or something like that, the townsfolk of whatever town where there isn't any recorded voiceover, that those characters will be able to have kind of a nearly infinite number of things to say and do in the future, and how that'll affect the games. You're watching this in the future and AI has taken over the world. Well, sucks to be you.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Okay, right. So, swab the floor. Will I dirty up the floor? Oh, I love it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna dirty up the floor.
A spot.
Oh, nuts.
I love that
A spot.
I go around and ruin the floor.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Guybrush making the floor dirtier than it was when he started.
A spot.
Oh, nuts.
I kind of delivered that line a bit. Swab the screw.
Just put a little dab on there.
Oh, I destroy the ship.
I don't want to spoil my view.
Ah, yes, there is a trophy. Brilliant. Kind of take a break. I did a great job. What do you think, guys? Okay, scoop up the grease.
Wait, am I picking that up with my hands?
I wouldn't have been able to pick it up anyway. Fair enough. Okay, let's talk to Murray and find out more about Madison.
How come you're working for Captain Madison? I thought you were your own man. Skull.
I owe her a favor. It's none of your business.
Oh, very interesting.
Why do you owe Captain Madison a favor?
Well, ironically, I was sealed up in a crate, and she freed me.
Oh, you mean like I just did?
It's not the same thing.
How was he sealed up in a crate? Where did we last see Murray? He was on... He got fired off a ship, didn't he? Kind of just away, off into the distance. Or did he go under the water? Did we seal him up in a crate? Never to be seen again.
What exactly is Madison up to?
I would be a poor spy indeed if I told you that. You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Right, well, we know you're the spy.
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
And he just doesn't know that it's me. Come on, show him the knife. Maybe Murray will appreciate the knife. Congratulate myself on such a fine job. You want some chicken feed? You want the evil pamphlet? Oh, I can give some chicken feed to the chickens, right? Feed the ghost chicken.
Thanks, chicken. Don't bite my fingers off, okay?
Okay. I just keep feeding the chickens? Should I be feeding the chickens? What if I give the chickens a cracker? Will they take a cracker? Yeah, soothe them with crackers.
It only works on parrots.
Count the what?
At least they don't smell like live chickens.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young.
You can see the egg inside it. Oh, God. Right. I presume if I throw some chicken feed on these greased up things, they'll start pecking at that. But what if I throw chicken feed on anything else? Oh no, maybe not. That doesn't seem to be the case. Right, feed them all some chicken feed. Well, maybe the knife will work on the screws, right?
Yep.
Because it's sharp. Yeah. Clearly how we're getting out of here. Examine the screw.
It's from the porthole. I don't think so.
So obviously if I had tried those screws without the grease, it would have been too hard to move them. I like that I did a terrible job of being a swabby. Admire the view.
Driving rain and crashing waves. Perfect sailing weather.
I wonder, is that true? Would a more wetter... Well, I suppose, yeah, ships are like generally wind driven. So you actually do need a bit more of a kind of lively weather to get around quickly, right?
It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through. Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
I presume I need to grease up the porthole.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
I have to swab Murray.
You're getting it in my eye. You're getting it in my eye. You're getting it in my eye.
Okay. What about the chicken?
I'll let that one alone. She's got an egg.
What about this one? Ah, okay. There's more things to grease up.
Oh, nuts. Close enough.
Can I
You missed a spot.
can I grease up the stairs? No. I can swab the chicken feed. There's gotta be more things to swab.
Oh, nuts.
Okay, I'll swab the porthole.
Better.
That is a lovely, dirty, an absolutely dirty hold. Admire the mess I made.
It's now a slightly greasy porthole.
What a simple concept that has brought me so much joy. Okay, out I go, so. Worry about my kit bag.
My gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here.
I just wonder what the gear is. Is it like his sword or something?
The grease helps. A little.
Grease helps a little. Chicken feed on the grease? Maybe they'll peck it. No. What else could I possibly need in order to fit through this hole? And I have screws, but like... If I use the screws on him? No. Is it time to take the enchanted eye
While I'm on the ship.
patch off? No. Give him the eye patch. It helps a little. Maybe I need more grease.
You missed a spot.
Is it like third
Nuts.
time's a charm? We'll have to do 3 times. Yeah, I'm really greasing that place up. Let's keep going. So swab as
You missed a spot.
much grease all over this place as I possibly can. How many more can I do?
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Guybrush has literally done the opposite of his job, and I love it.
That is one revoltingly greasy porthole.
Yuck.
It's working.
Ooh. Ah, here we are. So this is like one of the shots from the trailer, really, isn't it? Except Guybrush wasn't a zombie version of him. Peer in.
See anything?
Can I climb in? Do I need to climb in? Check under the rudder. Big window. This is brilliant. I love this. Just, yeah. Casually moving along the side of a ship. Peer in.
I can't see anything.
Of course you can't. A pretty small anchor for a ship this size.
It looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping.
And climb up over the railing. Can I climb in any of these windows?
This one doesn't open.
No. And...
This one doesn't open.
no. Okay, let's check the rudder. Why do we need to check the rudder? Ah, look. And we've only got 8 minutes. So Guybrush wasn't quite lying when he was saying that he's gotten a bit rusty in older age. What a shame.
That's a big rudder.
Oh. So I can't really do anything else here. Do I have anything that I can use? Like the screws? They can't be used. I don't know why I'd be using them on the rudder. Presumably I'll have to do something about the rudder at some stage. Right, so they actually have a timer. Only 8 minutes. I wonder what happens if I die. Should I save it and try? Or will he just come up? It actually won't allow me to save it. I don't know if I should try this, so... Oh, there's an autosave. They'll be okay with me. Right, okay. So I'm going to wait 7 minutes and I'm going to pause this video right here. Well, it'll cut straight to the next part closer and we'll see what happens together. So I just also realized that you could actually see the timer right above my head here. So I've moved the camera down to this corner and I think I should have probably actually done that for all of the episodes so far because often there's subtitles up the top. But I think I'll leave it down here now for the rest of the videos. But there's a timer as well. It literally was an 8-minute timer and now we're going to wait and see what happens when it drops to 0. Will Guybrush die? Well, how could he die? Because he's a zombie. He's already dead. Oh no, wait, no, that's just a disguise. He's actually not dead. I've got to remember that. It's just a disguise. So he might actually die. And will we get a trophy? Who knows? Probably. It seems likely that it would be something that we would get a trophy for, right? 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5...
Oh, Dad, you didn't die. Quit goofing around.
You're right. I could still hold my breath a little longer. But time was running out.
Ah, it resets. Okay, well, I have to wait again and see what happens. So here we go. And we're back again. Okay, so 53 seconds left. Yeah, I like how they kind of reused that concept that was used in Monkey Island 2 in a different way. Obviously, cutting back to the framing device of Guybrush telling his son this story, and then the son being like, well, you couldn't be sitting here if you died, Dad. Very similar, obviously, to when Guybrush told Elaine that he died in a vat of acid with Wally, and then she's like, well, if you died, you couldn't be here hanging over this pit. That's kind of a nice little callback, in a sense. What's going to happen this time, though? Is he just going to keep resetting, or is there any way of killing Guybrush in this section, I wonder? Like, why did he specifically get another kind of 5 or 6 minutes? Why wasn't it another 8 minutes? I just feel it might be a different we might get a different scene here, which is cool. Right?
Dad, stop it!
Sorry, I didn't know you were this into my story. I'll try to be more serious.
Right, we've only got 3 minutes and 40 seconds, but I have to wait now because I've gone this far, so let's try again. Like, Guybrush has held his breath for well over 10 minutes now if this story is supposed to be continuous. Oh, I had a few more minutes. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Like, presumably we're going to get served a different scene here again. It's just, yeah, it's funny. I think the timer is really cool. It's an interesting little addition because, of course, in any of the rest of the games, whenever we got the opportunity to hold our breath for 10 minutes, we didn't get a timer on screen. That's a nice little quality of life improvement. We can actually see when it's going to happen. Right? What's he going to say this time? Many years ago on this very day, Guybrush Threepwood died from what authorities would later call an accidental drowning. He leaves behind his beloved wife Elaine. They had no children. While he had many mighty adventures, the most important one of all went unfulfilled. The secret has never been found. Dead, dead, dead. Wow, that's actually, that was really, that was actually really affecting. That actually hit me. The idea that Guybrush was dead for real. And just the visual representation there of obviously him not living a life. So that confirms though as well, because I had been thinking about the concept that maybe it's not actually Elaine's child, but it is Elaine's child, as kind of hinted at there by that piece of writing. Yeah, just the complete, like the ambient sound of the running water and the trees in the forest and the children obviously not playing, nobody being there. Wow, that was actually cool. That was a cool moment. Okay, right, well, we'll continue on. We'll try not to depress everybody too much. I liked that. That was cool. Very sad. Cool. Sometimes silence is the best purveyor of emotion in a sense, isn't it? No, I don't want to go down again. I don't want to relive that horrible memory. It's too painful for me. Wow, okay, cool. That was cool. Yeah, that's very cool. And I got a trophy for it as well.
That's LeChuck's cabin, but it wasn't on the introductory tour.
Okay, right. We'll leave LeChuck's cabin so alone for the time being, and we'll head up to the ship.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, there's LeChuck again. This is the second time I get to really hear him.
Blah, blah, blah.
He's just blaying on.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
I love the way the representation of like older people or annoying people talking is blah blah blah.
Blah, blah.
It's actually such a children's way of hearing adults talking about boring stuff they don't really care about.
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink.
Blah, blah, blah.
Monkey blood and squid ink. Oh, there's a trivia card.
Blah, blah,
Well, I failed all the trivia the last time, so hopefully I won't this time around.
blah, blah, blah.
You know, the art style really, really has grown on me each episode and each time I've played it.
Having slaughtered them to a man, I claimed my prize. Feast your eyes on this, me hearties. The one and
Oh, wow.
map showing the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island.
It's crazy.
The map will be kept in my cabin. No one is to touch it or disturb it in any way. Now,
Before we can follow the map, obviously we must make our way to Monkey Island itself.
Okay.
Have the potion report.
Wait, there's a potion?
You don't remember that from my other story? To get to Monkey Island, you have to brew a special potion.
Yeah. So I'm actually playing as Boybrush here. But you and LeChuck had both been there before. How does this potion work? What's in it?
But you and LeChuck had both been there before. Why couldn't you just sail there?
It doesn't work like that. You have to make the potion every time.
So yeah, if I'm playing the game as Boybrush, and this is Boybrush being told the story and imagining the story, like the art style really does work thematically. And I know many people had said that that was what they thought the reason why they kind of went with this child's storybook kind of vibe with it. But it really does actually suit the game's theme, which I think is awesome. Like, it's always really nice when the art and the direction come together to kind of create more meaning. I have truly been wondering though, like, did Ron and the team, like, because Ron has said that he couldn't make the same Monkey Island 3 that he would have made back then. But was this always in the plan? Like, is there any of the game that he would have made in this? Like, any of the ideas, any of the story ideas? Like, is it sometimes when I'm thinking about it, it feels like he's not necessarily, he was on the path of telling the third game, Monkey Island 3A, and he's sidestepped it. And he has always said that he would start the game in a carnival free of baggage. Free of baggage is the way, like. So in a sense, this game is free of baggage if it just sidesteps onto a new path story, like a new narrative storyline, and kind of recontextualizing the start of the game, where it's Guybrush's child that's laying Guybrush's adventures that he's told him in the story, playing a game, make-believe game. It sidesteps onto a new storyline, unless that was always the intention. But like he said it previously before, that he believed Guybrush and Elaine should have never really gotten together, and that they wouldn't have in his Monkey Island 3A, or certainly I believe I've read that in his interviews, that he's said that. So I just wonder, but it's still a very, very, it's such a really strong idea to jump onto and recontextualize the whole meaning of what Monkey Island was, you know. It's cool. I'm really liking it so far, which is great. I just wonder, where are they going to go with it?
How does the potion work?
I don't know. Nobody does. It's magic. It just helps you find Monkey Island.
Okay.
What's in it?
Oh, let's see. It's got squid ink and monkey blood.
Yeah.
And a pressed skull. I definitely remember that.
Yeah.
So cinnamon, mint, and brimstone. And some coloring and preservatives.
Correct.
And a live chicken. But listen, you shouldn't worry about this yet. Wait till you're 12 or so.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I think I got it.
The potion is nearly finished, Captain. All that's left is one flattened skull, and we'll be ready to cook it.
Excellent! You there, in the back! New guy!
Me?
You look familiar somehow.
Don't look at me. I get that a lot. We met an hour ago.
Do you ever go to Swabby conventions?
Well, no matter. Go and get us a skull.
I see where this is going.
Any questions?
Why do we need a skull?
To finish the voodoo potion. We just went over this.
Why do we need a skull?
To finish the voodoo.
Why does it have to be flat?
Why does it have to be a flat skull?
Because the recipe says so.
Where should I look for a skull?
That's your problem.
Can I have a raise?
Can I have a rings?
Sure. Straight into the rigging, where you'll hang by your ankles for the next few years.
Got it? Never mind.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Apple Bob, the guy hanging upside down, is alive as well. All the characters are really cool and very striking. I love the guy with the on fire head, the red kind of demon looking guy. And we've just got a normal human woman. And we've got an undead woman. We've got a ghost buff woman. And we've got an upside down dude with a fishing lure on his head. Yeah, they're cool. They're striking. Alright.
Where should I look for a skull?
That's
Grand. Okay.
Okay, I'm on it. One skull. Flat.
Be quick about it then. Meeting adjourned.
Okay. So clearly the pot that the...
Finish the potion and then I'll see about getting my hands on that map.
Okay. So clearly the pot, the cauldron, was actually the voodoo lady's. She gave it to LeChuck, not to what I believed was going to be the case, the scum bar. Well, at least I know that trivia if I ever get a chance to answer it again. Glowy.
Ready for cannon firing. Looks like it's empty.
Okay, fire in the hole. Lovely. You know, you can have fun firing cannons. Who's this gentleman? Chat with Flambe, the lookout. Flambe is an excellent name. Wow, look, it's LeChuck. Do not pet the ship's cat. Oh, there's so much we're after opening up here now. You know, this is very reminiscent of The Longest Journey. If you've ever played The Longest Journey, it's another point-and-click adventure from the 90s, late 90s. My sister used to love it. She's literally the only person I know that's ever finished it. And it is a long game. It's a 4-disc game. But, yeah. The demo of that game is what we originally played, and it takes place on a kind of a windy, rainy ship as well. It's just very similar to that.
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink.
Right, so I need a flat skull, but I don't want to flatten my friend Murray, because I can see where this is going. Put the flattened skull in the cauldron and steal LeChuck's secret of Monkey Island map. So yeah, like, that's crazy, isn't it? It's actually a map. And it's on this very ship.
Now, the potion smells like it's ready to go. It's just missing the flattened skull.
Do I have anything in my inventory already?
I better leave it on while I'm on the ship.
That looks kind of like there's a skull on it. Can we use this? No. Right, let's ask the crew about the potion.
Potion coming.
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished.
Go and find a flattened skull like he told you to.
You can't do that. Find a regular skull and flatten it.
Well, there's one in your head. Why don't you donate it?
How's the potion coming?
You heard the... Go and find a...
You can't do that.
Okay. Apple Bob.
Nice looking skull you've got there, Apple Bob.
Now, before you get any ideas, I'm a ghost. My skull won't work. And Putra already asked. Why don't you stick your own head in the pot and see what happens?
Relax, I was just making conversation. I'll find a skull someplace else.
Brilliant. Apologize to Bob.
Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay. I know you're under pressure.
I really like whoever that voice actor is. He sounds like, is it Yakko in the Animaniacs? He's got a similar voice. I wonder, is it the same voice actor? Is it... Like, Rob Paulson is a kind of accomplished actor and voice actor. Was Rob Paulson in the Animaniacs?
Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, Grant. Right, he's not too annoyed.
This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents.
Eek.
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture.
A sculpture of what? I have no idea.
This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents.
Look up.
The crow's nest is up there.
Climb up.
There's nothing you need up there, new guy.
Oh, Flambe. Let's chat with Flambe.
Shouldn't you be up in the crow's nest doing lookout stuff?
The best show is down here. I want to see if you screw up this thing with this skull.
With this skull? Is he French, Flambe?
Can I check the crow's nest for a skull?
There's nothing you need up there.
There's nothing you need up there.
Any ideas for where to find a skull?
I'm really more of a watcher than a helper.
Flambe.
What's it like working for LeChuck?
I can't complain.
Really?
It's in the employee handbook. No complaining.
No.
If you remember that, new guy.
No complaining. Doesn't that go against the pamphlet? Doesn't the pamphlet, like, cause a ruckus?
Do we have a union?
You should on, Swabby.
Swabby. I like flambe.
Any ideas for where to find a skull?
I'm really more of a watcher.
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
My condolences. Okay, flambe.
The very first item in the ship's safety procedures is never to try to pet Scruffles.
Oh, his name is Scruffles. It's a good cat name. Attempt to pet Scruffles. Ooh. What if I keep trying? Scruffles is not happy. What if I use a knife on Scruffles? Okay, give him some cat feed. No, bird feed even. Bird feed for a cat? What about a feather? Cats like feathers, right? No, I'm not going to use that word. Screw the cat. Don't do that. I shouldn't ring this bell right now. Feel the warmth.
Toasty.
Toasty. Feel the warmth.
Toasty.
Toasty. Feel the warmth.
Toasty.
Right, what does this sign say?
Deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting.
Okay, so let's try 2 bells.
Now's not a good time to attract attention.
Okay, not now. Right, let's talk to LeChuck.
Pardon me, fearsome leader.
I told ye to find a flattened skull. Do it! Before I decide to use yours instead.
Okay, fine. Can I do anything to LeChuck? Can I give LeChuck a cracker? Can I give the cat a cracker? Can I stab LeChuck with a knife? No. What did it say there? There's a wheel. I thought I saw the wheel. Nope. Okay, well, Murray is the only skull I know, but I don't want to steal a skull from Murray. Oh, look. Comment on the Quartermatter's workspace. Read the sign.
Stop overfeeding Molly, you rotten clods. She has digestive trouble and I'm tired of cleaning it up.
Yeah. Read the sign.
Reminder to all crew. Extinguish demon fire with the proper extinguishment. Other methods will not work.
Okay. What demon? Laundry time?
Oh, I barely touched it.
That's what happens to all men when they attempt to do laundry.
It just fell apart. I was barely even here.
Sure, Guybrush. Oh, look, another trivia card. Brilliant. Comment on the ghost rat.
Guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave.
Sneak into LeChuck's cabin. We will in a minute. I want to have...
You're out and about.
He just chuck us back in. Okay, right. Well, at least it's a quick way back down here. Oh, look. There's bird poo.
Ew.
I don't want to kill Murray, like.
Come on. Tell me you demit. Hey, Murray, why don't you come with me? I can show you around the ship.
No.
He doesn't want to take him against his will.
I really think you should come with me.
No.
Please?
Please?
Spare me your dull entreaties. I cannot be moved, figuratively speaking.
You take him against his will?
Hey.
There he is.
How's it going in there, Murray?
You will pay for this indignity, you worthless skull napper.
Skull napper.
How's it going in there, Murray?
You will pay for this indignity, you worthless skull napper. Hold it right there. You come up when I say you can.
Okay. Grand. Escape. Can I do anything interesting with...
It's the ship's hold. Home sweet home?
Can I do anything with Murray? Can I dip him into the grease or dip him into the bird poo? No, I can't. Right, escape out into the ship. I wonder, can I do anything with Murray? Can I use him on... here, in the big window? Throw him up there? I use him on the big rudder. The rudder. And that depressing scene. So good though. Yeah. And up we go. I don't want to flat. Oh, and that's what the laundry flattener was for. Are they going to make us kill Murray? I don't want to kill Murray, like. Look at them big cannons. Okay. Climb up. Right. I have a skull. Let's just try put the skull straight in.
Hey, that skull isn't flat.
Show it to the crew.
I have a skull. Should I put it in the pot?
Only if it's a flat one.
Oh, yeah. I have a skull for the potion.
Great!
Just go around showing everybody the skull.
I have a skull for the potion.
I'm happy for you.
Everyone's so happy that I have a skull. LeChuck? Is LeChuck happy?
I have a skull for the potion.
Is it a flat one?
Not exactly.
I said a flattened skull, you useless bilge rat.
Okay, right. Can't give the skull to anywhere else. Can I warm the skull? Put the skull in the barrel. Okay. We need to stay away from that side of the ship.
I don't think he wants to see a broken laundry machine.
Yeah. What about the rat? Does Murray like rats? What's the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? A head.
Plan offices are all the rage now.
Yeah. Well, here we are. In LeChuck's office. Creepy. Feel the warmth.
It doesn't do much to cut the chill in here, but I'll take what I can get.
Use Murray on something. There's another trivia card. Pick it up.
Nice. A slideshow of creepy zombie guys. Wait a minute. That looks exactly like Elaine's wedding veil. Ooh, I can't decide which is more disturbing. LeChuck somehow stealing Elaine's wedding veil, or him having a copy made.
Like the veil that she wore in Curse of Monkey Island, or the veil that she wore at the end of... Well, the veil that the monkeys wore at the end of The Secret of Monkey Island.
If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. If I'm right, it would be a bigger one.
That's true, I suppose. Best to leave it there. Feel the warmth.
See.
He loves feeling the warmth.
Toasty. I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far.
Actually moving.
I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far.
Where is the map? Take the veil. Can't use that on anything. Can I stab the art? Always try stab everything in this game. Okay. Unless I'm missing something from somewhere. Rat up there. Okay. How am I gonna flatten? Okay, well, oh yeah, look, we have a cannon. Maybe we can, we can load Murray into the cannon, maybe. No, we can't. Okay. Talk to Flambe.
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
My condolences. He sounds like Jean Reno. Jean Reno.
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid.
French actor. Jean Reno.
The potion smells like it's ready to go. It's just missing the flattened skull.
How am I gonna flatten the skull so? Flatten in a book? I can't use Murray on anything.
How's it going in there, Murray?
You will pay for this indignity, you worthless skull napper.
The potion smells like it's ready to go. It's just missing the flattened skull. Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay.
How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished.
Go and find a flat you caught.
Okay, well, like, where am I going to find this flattened skull? Maybe if I talk to LeChuck.
Pardon me, fearsome leader.
I told ye.
Now's not a good time to attract attention.
The cat is definitely not happy to be touched. Anything? Oh, look, this thing. What is this? Keep any and all limbs away from the bar.
Devil crabs like limbs, apparently.
Can't you use anything on that? This? No. Is there anything else I'm missing here? On board? This fine ship?
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture.
A sculpture of what? So, ladies and gents, unfortunately what happened right at that point in the video was my hard drive actually was completely full and it stopped recording. And I played on maybe for another 10 minutes and I actually did end up solving the puzzle of a flattened skull for the potion. So what I've decided to do is just take a little scooch back and basically redo those. Unfortunately, you won't get to see my on-the-fly reaction, but basically it boiled down to me being a little sad that I had to kill my friend Murray. So let's find out together what happens. I rolled back a save just so that we could see it, and this is where the save was. So, okay, let's... luckily, it was just before I picked up Murray, which was literally the last thing I pretty much did on the ship before I started looking around for a flattened skull.
Hey, Murray, why don't you come with me? I can show you around.
And look, I suppose I get to ask him a different question now here. I can convince him to come with me again.
No.
You won't ever learn much here in the hold, or can I get you? I can get you close to LeChuck.
Get you close to LeChuck.
I would very much like to be able to spy on LeChuck himself. Very well. You may transport me.
Oh, brilliant! Right, Murray willingly came with us this time. So look, at least we got to see a bit of different dialogue.
How's it going in there, Murray?
I didn't realize how hard it would be to see anything from your pocket. Good thing I have excellent hearing.
Oh, brilliant. So he is actually quite happy to come with us this time around. A willing victim of murdering. So yeah, basically I, was searching around up on the deck, as you saw, to see how I would find a flattened skull. I showed the skull to a few different people. Did I show it to Flambe, actually? I think I did.
I have a skull for the potion.
I'm happy for you.
Everyone seems completely not enthused.
I have a skull for the potion.
Is it a flat one?
Not exactly.
I said...
Yeah. So anyway, basically after some more walking around, and I think I tried to put him in a cannon and everything, I went downstairs here, and I was going to put him on this box, because I thought that maybe Murray might go on this box, but then I realized that, oh yeah, that's probably what this laundry machine was all about.
Barely even here.
And I went to try do it.
I don't think he wants to see a broken laundry machine.
No, he doesn't, right. And I was like, well, how am I going to fix it? And I was like, the 3 screws? And then I was commenting on how silly the idea that it just takes 3 screws to perfectly fix the thing. And then, of course, I was very sad that we're going to have to kill Murray. Look at this, flatten Murray. We're going to flatten him. I actually feel really bad. Poor Murray. Okay, well, Murray's got to go, right?
Let me apologize in advance. You're going to have to take one for the team.
I love how coldly Guybrush is just like, yeah, see you later, Murray, I don't care.
That whatever you're planning, it will be nothing compared to the torments that I will...
Poor Murray. He's dead. Brilliant.
My old cannon injury is gone.
Oh, good.
And replaced with a brand new, even more excruciating one. I would admire your methods if they had been used on someone else.
Thanks, I guess.
I really think those close-up artworks are like super like Ren and Stimpy, like I was saying in the last episode. Or maybe even the episode before that. I think it's very cool. A very flattened Murray. I do actually feel bad about maiming Murray. Like, he's not dead, but I feel bad about maiming him.
Going in there, Murray.
I don't want to talk to you right now, except to say that exquisite punishments await you at your final resting place.
The one thing I didn't do last time, because I just went up to put Murray straight in the pot, was I didn't show Murray, the flattened Murray, to the different people.
I have a flattened skull.
Great!
See, are they all happy with my...
I have a skull. Should I put it in the pot?
Is it flat?
Uncomfortably so.
Then yes.
I love that even Murray is kind of a willing participant here. You're gonna die, Murray. I don't want to kill you.
I have a flattened skull.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's a shame. My computer literally just didn't have any more space to record, and it just cut out. But I didn't want to, you know, re-record and try to relive the moments for the first time. Luckily, I copped it only like 10 minutes after, so I actually didn't miss... You didn't miss much.
I have a flattened skull.
Well, put it in the cauldron and let's get going to Monkey Island.
The LeChuck voice, like, I think it's good. But you'd miss Earl Bone, wouldn't you? Yeah. Toss Murray into the cauldron.
I'm afraid I've got more bad news for you.
I, Murray, do not hear bad news. I am bad news. My visage is the harbinger, striking abject terror into the loins of those who merely glimpse me.
Unless they're looking at you from the side, in which case they might be afraid of getting a paper cut.
You have crushed me with a mangle. Yes, but I am unstoppable. There is nothing you can do to diminish my...
Like...
Next stop, Monkey.
Guybrush just so coldly gets rid of Murray for his own benefits. Like, Guybrush is a sociopath, but he's not that bad.
Ready for the deck. Where's your mop?
God. This guy, like, you missed a spot. Brilliant. Literally the only thing he knows how to say. Was at least Murray lives. The Chuck's not going to be happy about this.
I can explain, sir.
It was him. He did it. Not me.
I guess you'll be first swab now, whatever name.
Fair enough.
A promotion. I won't let you down.
This'll be ruined now it's spilled. Start making the potion again. I'll be in me cabin, making me collection of other people's teeth.
Look at Murray on the floor.
The potion? Is that even possible?
No! We barely scraped together the ingredients the first time. We're out of almost everything.
Who wants to tell LeChuck?
No one should tell LeChuck. Let's not be stupid.
Let's tip the cauldron back and pretend we're working on it. Maybe he'll forget about it eventually.
You don't know LeChuck like I do. But it'll buy us some time.
Is this one of those times where you substitute different stuff for all the ingredients and it works anyway?
No, they were right. We couldn't make the potion again.
But you told me that you can't get to Monkey Island unless you make the potion.
Well, I did. But, as it turns out, there is a way. We storytellers call what's happening now a twist.
Okay, so what did you do? Was there a magic map? An ancient sea creature? Did you move the island instead of the ship?
Oh, there. You want to tell the story or listen to me?
Do I have to answer that?
There was an important piece of the puzzle that I hadn't seen yet. I started by looking around the ship for opportunities.
Hey!
Right, and that is literally as far as I have seen, ladies and gents. I really like that Guybrush is so bored, is starting to get so bored of the story that he's started to sit upside down on the bench with Guybrush. Yeah, so as well, I thought it was kind of an interesting one where he's like, this is where what storytellers call a twist. So there's some kind of twist coming up. They're even preempting it, which I think is great. I also decided to end the episode here, ladies and gents, because of, you know, losing some prime footage, and I don't really want to, I want to start afresh again with the next episode. So yeah, apologies for that. Just look, that's life. Sometimes you don't have enough space on your computer, and unfortunately I got stung a bit this time, but I'm going to make sure that I will have the space in the future for next episodes. Now, I also was going to do the trivia at the end here, but I realized a lot of these questions I don't have, like, the answers to at all. Like, due to an outbreak of scurvy, all the ships heading north of Scurvy Island are required to carry lemons, bananas, limes, grapes. Like, I don't know. And the other thing about the trivia book, opening it up and seeing that question, like, Scurvy Island, is Scurvy Island going to be an island within this game? And if so, that it's kind of giving away some of the stuff that might be coming up in the game. So I think I'm going to leave any of the trivia until towards the end of the game, or maybe even after I finish the game. I might do like you know, an extra episode or something where I do the trophy cleanup or something like that. But thank you very much for watching. Apologies again for the, you know, hard drive mishap, but these things happen. But I hope to see you again in the same bat time, same bat channel and all that. And we're going to continue my first time playthrough, Return to Monkey Island. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time.